Argue with your mama, don't argue with me. Argue with God, don't argue with me.
I said what I said.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Nyla. If you are a returner, thank you for coming back and watching more videos. So I wanted to do like a sit down, get ready with me type video, but I also wanted to do like a get to know me video. When I first created my YouTube channel, I never made one, and so I thought that it would be cool to create a get to know me video while I do my makeup, especially because I've gained a lot of new subscribers recently, so y'all can learn a little bit more about me while I do my makeup. And yeah, I'm gonna do my brows off camera. I'm gonna go make myself a vanilla sweet cream cold brew at home. It tastes better than Starbucks. Starbucks can never. It's not the shit on them because Starbucks is that bitch, and I love their vanilla sweet cream cold brew, but if we have to be honest, mine tastes better. So yeah, I'm gonna go do my eyebrows, I'm gonna go make my coffee, and then I'm gonna come back and then we're gonna start answering some questions that I have here on my phone. So I will be right back. All right, we're back. Eyebrows are done. We have our iced coffee here. Ooh, almost spilled it. Bitch, you are so clumsy. Let's put it on this side. I make it with stock cold brew, the unsweetened one in like the blue packaging. I use Tirani sugar-free French vanilla or vanilla syrup, and then I use Coffee Mate all natural sweet cream creamer. Fire. So don't say I didn't put you on. Okay, let me pull up the questions. So the first few questions that I'm going to answer are just like frequently asked things that I've either gotten asked like in person, on Instagram, on Twitter, whatever. And then the rest of the questions that are on here are questions that I found that I thought would be like kind of fun to answer, that some other people have included in their YouTube get to know me videos and tags. And yeah, low-key, this video was inspired by my friend Crystal. She has her own YouTube channel. It's called Couture. I will leave her on the screen and or put it in the description box, so go check her out. But I got the inspo to do this video from her. And then also, like I said before, I never created a get to know me video when I started my channel. My first video out the gate was a makeup video, but since I restarted my channel last year, and now within like the past like month or so, I've gained a lot of new subscribers. I was like, why not create a new get to know me video? So here we are, and I have my phone here so I can pull up the questions. Do I want to prop this up? Because I think that would be easier. Okay. First question is, what is your full name? My full name is Nyla Imani Ruiz. That actually is not my original name. It's not my birth name. My birth name is actually Nyla Halima Gathers, but my middle name and my last name were changed when I was adopted, which I'll go into later because it kind of goes along with another question. Okay, question number 2, how old are you / what is your zodiac sign? I actually am going to clean up my brows. I am using Too Faced Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer in the color chestnut. I am 26. I was born March 25th, 1995, so that makes me an Aries, the best sign ever to exist. Argue with your mama, don't argue with me. Argue with God, don't argue with me.
I said what I said.
How tall am I? I am, I believe, 5'5". 5'5", 5'4". Same difference. I gotta concentrate. Hold on. Okay, next question. Where am I from? I feel like there's two answers to this question because where I am from, where I was born in Harlem, New York. I was raised in Far Rockaway, Queens. I lived in New York until I was 12 years old. And then I moved to Charlotte, North Carolina. So I say that I am from New York, but I'm also from North Carolina. At this point, I've lived in North Carolina longer than I lived in New York. I lived in New York for 12 years. I've lived here for, it's 2021. When did we move here? 2007. I think I've been here for 14 years. Can I do math? If I was 12, Nyla, get your shit together. If I was 12 and I'm 26, I've been here 14 years. I don't know why I was doing all this extra math. Please forgive me. I promise you I'm intelligent. I just can't do basic math sometimes. What are you? This is a question I get a lot, and this is why I was like, I'll talk about the adoption thing a little bit later because it kind of goes along with this question. So I am Black. I'm a Black American. I don't like using the term African American. I personally prefer the term Black American over African American. That is just me. I have a Hispanic last name, so anytime someone comes across it, I always get asked the question of, what are you? I am Black. I'm a Black American. My biological parents are Black. Black American as far as I know, and my adoptive parents, which are my parents, they raised me, so those are my parents. They are Puerto Rican. My mom is Afro-Latinx, so she's also Black. She's Afro-Latina. And my dad, I would say he has like the indigenous part of his genes that come out a lot. Can't say you're Taino because the Taino Indians don't exist anymore. Not really. Shout out to colonization and what Europeans did to the world, but and are still doing to the world. Different conversation for a different day, but yes. I am Black. My parents are Puerto Rican. To go along with that, people do ask me, so do you speak Spanish? What a disappointment I am to my mother. No, I do not speak Spanish. I do understand Spanish. My parents actually have spoken to me in both Spanish and English since I was a baby. I just don't speak Spanish. I even took 3 years of Spanish in high school, placed out of it for college. I also took Spanish when I was in like elementary school, I believe too. But I'm not fluent, and it's because I don't practice, and I don't practice because I get nervous. One, when my mom tries to put me on the spot to get me to speak it, and two, I think I'm just naturally a perfectionist in everything. And so like I'm just very hard on myself when it comes to speaking the language, which is why I don't speak it, but I really need to break myself out of it. But I do understand. My parents talk to me to this day in Spanish, and I understand. My hairstylist in Charlotte, she is Dominican. Her Spanish is better than her English. She speaks to me in Spanish. When I go get my hair done, I just respond to her in English. She knows what I'm saying, but her preferred language is Spanish. So I do understand it. I just do not speak it. So yes. Next question is, are you an only child? Before I answer that question, I'm about to open the NARS foundation. I have used NARS products in the past, but I've never used their foundation. I've only used their concealers. But I've heard nothing but great things about their foundation. So I was like, let's try it. And I got this one versus their matte one and their other one that they have because this is the Sheer Glow. I don't care to have a matte face anymore. I've heard great things about this foundation. It looks like kind of orange right here on screen, but it doesn't look like that in my hand. I've heard nothing but great things. I've just never tried it. And I got this one specifically. This is a sheer glow. Like I said, I don't care to have a matte face anymore. I like kind of like dewy, natural finishing foundation. I don't feel like anyone is really on the super matte wave anymore. I feel like we're on this like skin but better, or like my face is beat but it's not matte type of thing. So that's what I'm on. I swatched this in the store and I was like, this looks like my color. This is Macau. And so we're about to really find out if it is my color. And I'm going to use a beauty blender to apply it. Okay, back to the questions. Am I an only child? No, I'm not an only child. So, did I just get makeup on here? Good thing I put a towel, because baby, I am clumsy. Oh, I love this. Ooh, this smells good. I love this foundation. It looks so good. This is my color, bitch. This is my color. Ooh, why did I not try this sooner? This is about to be my new favorite foundation. Okay, let's focus. Am I only child? No. I have an older brother. He just turned 29, I think. Earlier this month. We're getting old, so like the ages like escape me at this point, and I be forgetting. He just turned 29, if I'm not mistaken. Bitch, this foundation is it. She's the one. 10 out of 10. NARS, you did that. And in my biological family, oh, I love this foundation. Okay. In my biological family, I have older siblings as well. I am the baby in my biological family, and I'm the baby in my adopted family. So yes, I'm not an only child. I'm staying away from my under eyes when it comes to putting on foundation because I feel like it's pointless, because I feel like that contributes to creasing when you do your concealer. Just a little tip. So I try and stay away from putting any foundation in that area. Ooh, I hate when that happens to my lips. I also don't really put a lot of foundation on my nose, because that is a place where I generally like to sweat. So it's usually what is left over on the sponge that I end up putting on my nose. But I love, 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 love this foundation. This is about to be my go-to for sure. Absolutely. It looks so good. Okay. Where did you go to school? For undergrad, I went to North Carolina State University in Raleigh, North Carolina. I got my Bachelor of Science degree in Biological Sciences with a human biology concentration. And then my boob is not gonna pop out, y'all. I have a sports bra. Oh, I have a bra underneath, but you can't even see it in the frame, so never mind. I recently graduated from the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill with my Master of Public Health degree from the Gilling School of Global Public Health. My concentration was health equity, social justice, and human rights. So I'm very interested in addressing racial and ethnic health disparities and anti-racism work within the public health space. Am I single? Single as a Pringle, single as a dollar bill. Bitch, I'm so corny. But in all reality, yes, I am single. Am I open to dating? Sure. Am I pressed about these niggas? No. And that's the answer to that. If you had to change your name, your first name, what would you change it to? I would not change my first name. I actually love my first name. I'm gonna conceal now. with the Too Faced Born This Way multi-use concealer. This is closer to my skin tone, which is why I use this color. And then I will go back with Amande, since I think it's a tiny bit lighter, not too much, and do it under my eyes. Ooh, excuse me, so that I can have a slightly brighter under eye. It's been my thing lately. When I first started doing makeup, I used to love a bright under eye. But yes, I would not change my first name. My first name was actually given to me by one of my biological sisters. She got the inspiration from Nala from Lion King, so I love my name. I think it's pretty unique. I don't know that many people with my name. I can never find it at like gift shops and stuff when you go places and everything. So I love my name, would never change it. So yes. We're gonna let this dry down a tiny bit before I blend. Do you have a nickname? I do. So my friends and my family call me Ny, N-Y. My mother also has a nickname for me in Spanish. I cannot speak today. She calls me Prieta, and in Spanish, what that means is my pretty nigga. It's an endearing term. So she calls me that. So it's either that or I get called Nye. So yes. What is your best physical feature? Like I say all the time, God did his thing when he created me. I need to stop trying to push up against the chair so much because it's gonna move. God did his thing when he created me. So, I mean, I pretty much love all of me, but my face really is top tier. Face card, never decline. So I would say my face is my favorite feature. My favorite feature on my face though is my lips. Funny story, it's not really funny, but ironically when I was younger I didn't used to like my lips. I never necessarily wanted them to be thinner. I've always had big full lips, but I was very self-conscious about them. Even as I got older, I didn't really like to wear like super glossy lip glosses because it would bring attention to them. I didn't used to believe in like wearing like lipstick or colored lipstick because it would bring attention to them. But as I got older, that's some internalized anti-blackness. I don't know where that came from because no one has ever told me that my lips are ugly. I have the lips that these white bitches are paying for. So yeah, as I got older, I grew out of that and I love my lips now. So yes. What is your biggest accomplishment? Oh, this should dry down. I would say my biggest accomplishment to date is the fact that I got my master's degree. So shout out to me. I don't give myself enough credit. What is the most important thing in your life? The most important thing in my life is my family and my friends. They bring me, and my dog Skipper, they bring me so much joy. Skipper gets on my everlasting nerves sometimes, but that's what children do. So yes, they bring me joy and are the most important things in my life for sure. Next question, what is your favorite color? Very cliche for me because I'm a girl playing very much into the stereotypes of gender. My favorite color is pink. That will never change. Another one of my favorite colors is black. I think it's just because black is a very neutral color. I'm very much a neutral bitch. So I think that is part of the reason why that is also my favorite color. Favorite food. This is question 7 of the new questions, but technically question 15 at this point. My favorite food, I have to think long and hard about this I have a few. So I love me some wings. Get me some buffalo wings. I love me some wings. Another one of my favorite foods, I would say, I pretty much love all Puerto Rican food. But my faves would be pastelillos, which are Puerto Rican versions of empanadas. Love that shit. Pernil, which is roast pork. Love that shit. Arroz con gandules. Love that shit. Pig's feet. I know that sounds really nasty to some people. It's an acquired taste. That shit is so good. And then non-Puerto Rican food, but one of my favorites, if it's on the menu at a restaurant, especially for an appetizer, I'm ordering it. Calamari. It's got to be fried though. So those are my favorite foods. Are you afraid of heights? 10,000%. I like my feet to be planted on the ground. I am not, I don't do heights. It's not a thrill for me. I'm not trying to get on a roller coaster. I'm not trying to do none of that shit. My feet need to stay on the fucking ground. Now you're gonna say, have you ever been on an airplane? Yes, I have been on an airplane. Ironically, I'm not really that afraid of flying. Also, my feet are not dangling in the air off of anything. So, like you're in an enclosed space, so I think that makes me feel better. But like, I don't like heights. It's not for me. Are you high maintenance? You know, some would say yes. I would also say yes, but I am also the one that's doing the maintaining, along with my parents, my personal ATM machines. But yes, I am high maintenance. I'm always going to be high maintenance. I'm always gonna like the things that I like and want the things that I want. I have a certain lifestyle that I like to live, and that is not changing. So I'm the one doing the maintaining around here, so I feel like I can be the one who's high maintenance, right? I feel like being high maintenance kind of gets a bad rap. Along with this question, we can just go ahead and ask if I'm bougie. 10,000%. 10,000%. And that about me is never going to change. So yes. Are you a dog or a cat person? I don't like cats. Yeah, I'm not a cat person. I don't really like them. I'm also allergic to them, so that is probably part of the reason. Before I finish answering this question, I'm about to take out the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Amande, and we're gonna put that one under our eyes. If I still feel like this one is not as light as I want it to be, but it looks lighter than this Too Faced one, then I'm gonna go grab my ColourPop concealer. But I'm definitely a dog person. I've had dogs my entire life, since I was a kid. So yes, I'm definitely a dog person. I love dogs. They are truly man's best friend, and as much as Skipper does get on my nerves, he is my little fur baby, my puppy son, and I do love him oh so much. Can you dance? Baby, my friends will tell you yes. I can dance. I like to say I'm retired now. I don't really do choreo anymore. I used to be able to pick up choreography like this. That was a terrible snap. There we go. Used to be able to pick up choreography really quickly. I can't do it as quick anymore. But can I dance? Absolutely. I just like to say I'm retired for now. Only certain occasions bring it out. Like when I'm intoxicated. Do you prefer people shoot straight with you or temper their words? I like a straight shooter. I'm very blunt. Anyone who knows me knows that I'm that way. Hold on one second. I'm gonna let him outside because he's giving me the puppy dog eyes and doing the huffing and puffing, and it's starting to bother me. So if you hear any barking in the background, know it was him. Like I was saying, I like people who are straightforward. I'm a very blunt person. I'm always going to be a straight shooter and tell you how it is, how I see it. That is just who I am as a person. I wouldn't be me if I wasn't a blunt individual. So I like the same thing to be reciprocated. Do you have tattoos? And if so, what was your first one? I do have tattoos. I have 7. I have a lotus flower with an symbol on my back right shoulder, blade, scapula, whatever. That was actually the first tattoo I got. I got it when I was 19, I believe. My parents paid for that one after multiple times trying to convince them. Not that I really needed their approval to go get it, but since they were paying for it, I just wanted them to be on board, and they were. We're gonna contour right now using this Fenty Beauty matchstick and espresso to contour. I have my brother's keeper on my clavicle right here on the left side. I have a crown on my ribs on the right side. My best friend has one on her back. Are those the only ones here? 1, 2, 3. Ooh, excuse me. I have my middle name, Imani, tattooed on me in Arabic on my right forearm, wrist area. I have 9498 tattooed in Roman numerals on my left arm by my inner elbow. That symbolizes the date that I was officially adopted. Then I have a star by my thumb on my right hand. That is a matching tattoo that I have with 2 of my friends. Sharabia has the sun and Donna has the moon. And then for my 26th birthday, I got Love Yourself tattooed on my left hand by my thumb. So yes, I have 7 tattoos. I'm itching low-key for a half sleeve. Yeah, I'm low-key itching for a half sleeve or full sleeve. I just have to solidify what I want, and I would like a black tattoo artist to do it. So yeah. And then I would like a tattoo going down my spine, and for that one, I already know what I want. I want the phases of the moon tattooed on me down my spine. I know that shit's going to hurt, but it's fine, especially because I want it in color. I want it in watercolor if that can be done on my skin tone. Again, that is why I want a black tattoo artist to do my next few tattoos. And I do want another one that I have in mind, and I want that one on my back, on the left back shoulder blade scapula region. And that one I want it to be for my parents. So I want something written in Spanish with angel wings around it. And that's gonna be for them, because God put 2 beautiful angels in my life to adopt me. So I'm very grateful. Always will be. So yes. Next question, do you have allergies? Bitch, do I have allergies? I'm allergic to everything under the fucking sun, including the sun. I'm allergic to all types of trees and grass. So Zodiac 24-hour is my best friend, along with nasal spray. I'm allergic to peanuts, tree nuts. Those cause anaphylactic shock, so I will die. I don't even have to consume it. I can literally just put it towards my lip or on my lip, and my throat will immediately close up. That's how my mom found out in the first place that I was allergic to nuts. Was she gave me a pistachio, and I didn't even put it in my mouth. I put it on my lip like I was about to put it in my mouth, and my throat closed up like that. That was also a terrible snap. What's wrong with my fingers today? So that is that. I'm also allergic to shellfish. I can still eat regular fish, but I don't eat shrimp. I don't eat crab, lobster, oysters, none of that. And I'm allergic to soy. I used to say I was allergic to wheat and corn. I think my body was just going through like a mild intolerance for a little while. Unless I have too much wheat, it usually does not upset my stomach anymore. Do you believe in love at first sight? No. And it's probably because I'm very much a realist. No, I don't believe in that shit. Not to shit on the people who do, I just don't. Like, yes, I can be instantly attracted to somebody, 10,000%, but in terms of like full-blown love, no. Lust, sure. Love, no. What was your longest relationship? My longest relationship was 2.5 years. I have been single since that relationship ended though. So I've been single, I think I've been single for 5 years. What is your ideal first date? Anything that involves taking me out to eat, because food is the way to a bitch's heart. Also, if you would like to take me shopping, it's a great first date as well. I also think museums are really cute first dates also. I've never been taken to a museum on a date, and I feel like that would be like super dope. I love museums. I used to go to the museum all the time as a kid when I lived in New York. How many countries have you been to? I've been to a lot of countries and islands in the Caribbean. I've been to Mexico. I've been to Guatemala. And that's about it. I haven't been to any country in Europe. I haven't been to any country in Asia or Africa. I've never been to Australia or New Zealand. So there's a lot of world for me to explore. And I have places that I would like to visit that are on my bucket list. So I can't wait till, you know, I get to go explore those places one day. I love to travel, so I know that it will happen. Are you a morning person or a night owl? I am a night owl. I can stay up late, especially when I'm at home, not like when I'm out. Like, I'm an old lady. Like, bitch, I'm washed. Very much so. But like, if I'm in my house, like, yes, I can stay up fairly late. I am setting my under eyes and everywhere else that I highlighted with the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter powder in Banana. Usually I would wipe this off with a brush, but I'm actually trying something out that I haven't done in a while. I'm pressing it into my skin instead, and we'll see how that comes out. What kind of car do you drive? I did used to drive a Mazda CX-3. I recently upgraded, courtesy of my parentals, to my parents. I recently upgraded to a Mazda CX-5. Yes, it's SUV. What was your first cell phone? My first cell phone was like this Sprint flip phone that my mom let me borrow when I was like 9 so that I could keep in contact with her. And then I need to bronze my face. We're gonna take the Fenty Beauty Sunstalker bronzer in Mocha Mommy. This is actually a blush brush that I'm about to use. But I don't wear blush. I don't like it on me personally unless it's like a brown kind of color. My makeup looks really good. But I use a blush brush to do my bronzer. I like the way it comes out. Yeah, But then my first real phone after that, it was one of those slide up phones that like kind of mimicked a T-Mobile like Sidekick, but it wasn't that. It was definitely not that. I always wanted a Sidekick but never got one. Womp womp. So yes, can't remember the brand of the phone though. But none of them compared to when I got my first iPhone in college. Ain't never looked back. I mean, not college, high school. Oh, Crystal uploaded a new vlog as I'm recording this video. I will be watching. What is something you've never done that you'd like to try? I'm gonna go back and use the same bronzer and put some shadow in my eye. When I'm lazy and I don't really want to do eyeshadow, like today and most days, I use bronzer. I've never been ziplining, always wanted to go ziplining. I've just never done it because, as we all previously heard me say, I do not like heights. And so I always talk myself out of it when I want to do it, just because I'm like too chicken shit and afraid to do it. One thing as a kid that I did always want to do, that I did actually end up doing, that was really fun, was to jump off a cliff, and I did it in the Dominican Republic. I can swim, so like, yes, it was high. Once I got up there, I was like, I want to get down, but the only way to get down was to jump, so I had to jump. But it was super duper fun. But I would say zip lining. I also like low-key have thought about like jumping out of a plane, but again, the things that I would low-key want to do but that I know I'm never going to do are the things that I'm afraid to do because I don't like heights. So there's that. Which parent are you most like? I would say that I have or possess traits of both of my parents. I'm very introverted in nature. That's just who I've always been. I would say my dad's like introverted and antisocial just like me. But this mouth and that attitude, you would think my mother really did birth me out her vagina herself. Bitch, we are the same. And that is why we clash and bump heads. She is my best friend, but that is why we clash and bump heads sometimes, because our attitudes are very much similar. And sometimes I want to be like, who the fuck are you talking to? Because if she was not my mother, that is really what I would be saying to someone who occasionally talks to me the way that she does. Not all the time, just occasionally. We legit have the same mouth and the same attitude. I get it from her, I guess. So yes, we are very similar. What is your favorite music genre and what is your least favorite? What I listen to like on a daily basis is hip hop, mostly from female rappers. They are killing the game right now. Favorite playlist, by the way, if you're looking for some new female rappers to listen to, if you have Apple Music, download the High Maintenance playlist, Thank Me Later. It's fire. My least, I do listen to all music though. I listen to hip hop, I listen to pop. I don't listen to pop as much as I did when I was like younger, but I do like pop music. I used to listen to like rock and alternative music a lot growing up. Love me some Paramore, Evanescence, Linkin Park. All like the little rock groups that were out, listen to them. When I was a pop stan, Lady Gaga was my bitch. Katy Perry was my bitch. I was a Britney Spears stan. We still stan her in this household, by the way. Free Britney until it's backwards. I listen to dancehall. I listen to reggae. That's because I grew up around a lot of Caribbean, West Indian people when I lived in New York. I listen to reggaeton. I listen to Latin trap. I listen to bachata and merengue. I do like some Afro beats. My least favorite genre of music, do not play that shit around me unless it's like very old Taylor Swift or some like Carrie Underwood. I fucking hate country music. That shit does not agree with my ears. I hate it so much. I hate it so much. Next question. Coke or Pepsi? There's only one right answer, and the right answer is Coca-Cola. Pepsi, who is she? We don't know her. No. Nike or Adidas? What did Drake say? Checks over stripes. That's what we like. Nike all day, every day. I do own Adidas. I own a few, you know, Ivy Park things. I own some Yeezys in my closet, but majority of my sneakers are Nike. Is what I prefer. Vanilla or chocolate? I'm boring. I'm a vanilla bitch. Call me what you want. I like vanilla. Vanilla everything. Vanilla ice cream. I don't want nothing mixed into it. Vanilla cake, yellow cakes, vanilla milkshake. I'm boring. That's what I want. Vanilla icing, buttercream icing, cream cheese icing, like the white stuff. That's it. Vanilla white. I'm just kidding. Would you rather be able to play 10 different instruments beautifully or speak 10 different languages fluently? I'd rather be able to speak 10 different languages fluently. But I can't even speak Spanish, and I grew up in a Spanish household, so I really need to get my shit together before I even consider learning like other languages. Would you rather have an American accent or a British accent? I don't like to say that American accents are boring, but there is just something about a British accent, especially like from a black Brit. Damson Idris, for example. It's just something about it. I just love hearing them talk. I just love their accent. So British accent for sure. Let me go put my my lashes on, and then I will be back to close out this video. All right, y'all, I am back. So I was gonna put on my lashes. I changed my mind. I haven't put on lashes in like so long because I've been getting lash extensions, so I'm just so used to not having to do lashes. And so I said I was going to take a break, but low-key my lash tech has availability on Monday. I also have a job interview on Tuesday, so I'm probably going to go get my lashes done on Monday morning. So yeah, just go ahead and call me a crack addict. I need the lashes. I need them on my face. But anyways, I would like to thank all of you for sticking with me. This was kind of a longer video, but I really enjoyed filming this. So perhaps if y'all are interested, let me know in the comments. And I'll also ask on my social medias if y'all are interested. I would be delighted to film another like get ready with me chit chat style video like this. But I enjoyed filming this. I feel like the video, like, it was organized but kind of all over the place because I went off on tangents on some parts, but y'all will be okay. I think it's entertainment for y'all. I enjoyed answering the questions so y'all can get to know more about who I am. And I look forward to seeing y'all in the next video. Before you go, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on my social media platforms. It's at simply Nyla Imani on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. And don't think that you're leaving here without watching another video. I'm sure there will be 2 put up on the screen, so get to watching. Also tell your friends to come subscribe and come watch my content because they're gonna love it here just like you love it here, because everyone loves it here. So yeah, thank y'all again for watching, and I will see y'all in the next video.